pull up a chair, I want you to imagine right now that we are sitting directly across a mahogany desk from one another. I'm your financial advisor, you are my client, and today we're looking at the single most important document for your financial future. This is a crucial explainer. We're looking at a blueprint, the credit blueprint, from 0 to 700 score. If you're a young adult just starting out, or honestly, if you just feel like the whole financial system is this massive game you were never taught how to play, I really need you to focus. We are going to map out exactly how to build your financial reputation from absolutely nothing. Okay, let's dive into this. 650. Why is this number so massive, and why is it literally staring you down right now? Because according to our data, if your credit score is sitting anywhere below 650, you are bleeding money. You are unknowingly or maybe knowingly paying thousands of dollars more every single year in inflated interest rates and hidden fees. And the real tragedy here, most people don't even realize it's happening. They just assume, life is expensive. And yeah, it is, but it's exceptionally expensive if you're stuck below the 650 line. We've got to get you well above it. Section 1, the hidden cost of credit. Let's look at what's really at stake here. In the US, your credit score isn't just some boring number for bankers to look at. It is literally the master key to your entire adult life. Number 1, your rent. Landlords pull this exact score to decide if you even get the apartment. Number 2, your car loan. This single number dictates if you can afford to drive to work. And number 3, and this one actually shocks a lot of people, job opportunities. Employers are increasingly checking your credit to gauge your overall responsibility. These 3 pillars, they completely control your life. Now look, I hear it from young clients every single day. You're sitting there thinking, but I'm starting from 0. Getting a good score feels absolutely impossible. I hear you. It feels like a massive catch-22. But it's not. You just need the right mechanics. Which brings us to Section 2, the 0 to 700 blueprint. This is the masterclass. All right, here is your foolproof 4-step action plan. Honestly, take notes if you need to. Step 1, get a secured credit card. Not a regular one, a secured one. You're going to put down a deposit of exactly $200, and that becomes your strict, totally immovable credit limit. Step 2, you must use less than 30% of that limit. Step 3, always pay your balance in full. Never, ever miss a payment. And step 4, keep your card active every single month. The crucial takeaway here is that this is not about having extra money to spend. No, this is a highly controlled experiment to prove your absolute reliability to the banks. That $200 deposit is your safety net, and step 3, never missing a payment, is 100% non-negotiable. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what I mean. The math on step 2 is incredibly strict. You have a $200 limit, right? Well, the 30% rule means you must never ever spend more than $60 in a single billing cycle. That $60, that's your safe spending zone. The remaining $140, that is the danger zone. If you cross into that red zone, you're basically waving a giant red flag to the credit bureaus saying you're desperate for cash, even if you pay it off at the end of the month. So keep your spending locked strictly inside that $60 boundary. Now, regarding step 4, keeping the card active. You might be thinking, well, if I just don't use it at all, isn't that the safest bet? Actually, no. The system needs data. It craves it. Even tiny purchases help prove your reliability. Buy 1 coffee a month. Pay for 1 cheap streaming subscription. The goal isn't to buy things you can't afford. The goal is to generate a tiny, fully paid-off statement every single month. It proves consistency to the financial system. You're essentially building an undeniable track record of perfect behavior. Moving on to Section 3, your timeline to 700. How long does this whole thing take? Let's look at how this builds over a remarkably short period of time. Month 1, you open that secured card with your $200 deposit. The clock officially starts. By month 3, you're demonstrating consistent, active use, you're keeping it under $60, and you're making full payments. You are building serious momentum here. And by month 6, well, according to the data, if you follow this blueprint religiously, your score can jump above 700. Let that sink in. In just 3 to 6 months, you go from totally invisible or sub 650 straight into the 700 club. That is a highly achievable short-term reality. Look, it's not magic, it's literally just math and discipline. Section 4, fix now or pay later. Let's talk about the ultimate choice you have to make today. Fix your credit now or pay for it later. I really want you to let that sink in for a second. This is perhaps the gravest truth in personal finance. Ignoring your credit score is not some neutral action. It is an active, daily choice that will constantly drain your wallet. Every single time you sign a lease, Every time you buy a car, every time you apply for a job, you will pay a literal tax for ignoring this fundamental blueprint today. As your advisor, my job is to slide the blueprint across the desk to you, but you have to actually build a house. So I'm going to leave you with this provocative question. What is your future financial freedom actually worth to you today? Is it worth a $200 deposit and a little bit of discipline? I absolutely think it is. It's time to take control of the math. If you want to keep mastering the hidden systems that run your life, subscribe to get smarter with your money. We'll see you next time.